Why planes don't fly over the Pacific Ocean. The truth will shock you. What if I told you there's a massive part of Earth where airplanes avoid flying? Not because they can't, but because something about it makes pilots think twice. No cities, no emergency landing spots, and if something goes wrong, help could be hours away. So the question is, why don't planes fly over the Pacific Ocean? The answer isn't what you think. The myth. First, let's clear something up. Planes do fly over the Pacific Ocean. Yes, every single day. Flights from Los Angeles to Tokyo, Sydney to San Francisco, even long-haul cargo routes. So why does it feel like they don't? Because when you look at flight maps, routes look curved, strange, and sometimes like they're avoiding the ocean entirely. It almost looks like pilots are secretly trying to stay away, but that's just an illusion. The real reason: Earth is a sphere. Here's the mind-blowing truth. Airplanes don't fly in straight lines, at least not the way you think, because Earth isn't flat, it's a sphere. The shortest path between 2 points on a globe is called a Great Circle Route. And guess what? These routes often curve toward the poles, not across the middle of the ocean. So instead of flying straight across the Pacific, planes might go up toward Alaska, then back down toward Asia. It looks longer on a flat map, but it's actually the shortest and fastest path. Fuel efficiency and wind power. Airlines don't just care about distance, they care about fuel. And fuel is money. Flying over the Pacific might look direct, but it's not always efficient. Why? Because of something called the jet stream. These are powerful wind currents high in the atmosphere. If planes ride these winds, they can save thousands of dollars in fuel. But if they go against them, they burn more fuel and take longer. So pilots carefully plan routes to ride the wind, not fight it, even if that means avoiding large parts of the Pacific, because safety always comes first. Safety concerns. Now here's where things get serious. The Pacific Ocean is huge. It covers more than 30% of the entire Earth, and in many parts, there's absolutely nothing. No airports, no islands, no emergency landing zones. So what happens if something goes wrong mid-flight? Engines fail, cabin pressure drops, or a medical emergency happens. Pilots need somewhere to land fast. That's why flights are designed to stay within a certain distance of emergency airports. This rule is called ETOPS, Extended Range Twin Engine Operational Performance Standards. Basically, it limits how far a plane can be from a safe landing spot. And in the middle of the Pacific, that's a huge problem. Weather and turbulence. The Pacific Ocean isn't just empty, it's unpredictable. This is where you'll find violent storms, massive turbulence, and even tropical cyclones. Flying through these conditions can be dangerous, or at the very least, extremely uncomfortable. So airlines often reroute flights to avoid these zones, even if it means taking a longer path, because safety always comes first. The psychology. There's also something psychological going on. Passengers feel safer flying over land, even if it's just a mental illusion. Knowing there are cities, airports, and help nearby makes people feel more comfortable. Flying over endless ocean, that triggers a different kind of fear, the fear of being completely alone. Conclusion. So here's the truth. Planes don't avoid the Pacific Ocean completely, but they carefully plan around it, not because it's impossible, but because it's smarter, safer, and more efficient. So the next time you're on a flight and you notice a strange curved route on the map, just remember, you're not taking the long way, you're taking the best way possible. If this blew your mind, wait till you see what happens when a plane loses both engines mid-air. Subscribe to MindSpark Science because the next video might just change how you see the world.